And welcome to Sunday night because we're always ready when this thing pops on. We're trying to say hello to everybody. Oh, I didn't mute this week. All right, I fixed it.
Hi, guys.
What's
Welcome
up?
in.
How are you?
Thank you for joining us
What
this
is
Sunday
going on?
evening.
Busy week. Busy weekend.
It's always a busy week. When is it not?
Kids' last day of school
It's the
tomorrow.
Last day of school tomorrow. Up in the Northeast. We know you guys in the South, maybe in the West. You guys get out a little earlier, but tomorrow's our last day of school. So very exciting day for the kids. They didn't want to go to bed tonight.
No, they did not.
No.
We're like, hey guys, we're about to start the live stream. They're like, yes. Oh, no, you're going to bed.
No.
That's how this works.
Yeah, of course, we just stuck them there.
So, what is up, everybody? I'm trying to say hello to everybody in the chat, but maybe I'll just do it live. Do it.
Okay.
I'm done typing. If
Don't you do it live all the time?
Well, I tried. I don't like anybody to feel left out.
No, of course not. But hello, everybody.
You want to do hello tonight, or you want me to do it like I do?
No, you always do it. You're better at it. You know, it's your thing. So
it's my
I
shtick.
I just jump off of you. Yeah,
Yes.
like it's like.
Well, first in the chat, Mary Ellen Dillon. How are you?
Hi, Mary Ellen.
Good evening. Hope you're feeling well. How are you? Cruise Nuts are here with us. Mike and Tracy, how are you? The Catherine Concepts, thank you for joining us. I know you say you can't stick around, but as long as you come.
Listen, guys, we get it. We know we try to jump in when we can too. And if you have a couple minutes and you take the time to jump in, we so appreciate it. So even if you can't stay, thank you so much.
Oh,
we
absolutely.
really appreciate it. And I'm not kidding.
We
appreciate the view. We appreciate the support. So
we know there are 7 days in a week, and there are more than 7 channels that go live on YouTube. So if you choose to be here with us, we appreciate you. And if you choose to check somebody else out, that's great. Go do that too.
And if you're finding us later, cool. And if you can't make it in, that's no problem either. We appreciate the support.
And if this is your first time here,
welcome in.
We're hoping to have a few new people tonight. So if you're new, let us know in the chat.
Hashtag
say
new.
hello. Say hello. You know the hashtag that we told you in the group to say, so that way we know where you're coming from. So if you're here, just say hello. Welcome to the craziness that is Sunday night.
I look tired tonight. Look at me.
Because we kind of had a fun night last night.
Oh, we had a great weekend.
Yes, we did. And I think there are some in the chat that can attest to that good time. But we'll say hello to everybody and we'll get to them.
Okay, all right.
Shayna Reed is here. Hello, Shayna. How are you? Nice to see you.
Hi, Shayna.
Michael and Maria have joined us. Z is here with us. How are you, sir? Scott McNeil. Nice to see you, sir. Our good friend Julie Amos.
Julie.
How are you? We have Destination Fun. Danny and oh my God.
Cruise Nuts, are your ears ringing? Because we were just talking about you.
Sherry, I'm sorry. Yes, we were just talking about that. Desiree, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated.
Oh, thank you.
Why you gave an angry face though? I hope you're not angry at us. That's
I hope. Do we have an angry face? Or you have an angry face? I know. I hope you don't have an angry face. Why are you angry? No. Or are we angry? I don't know. We'll make you happy. I hope
Jeremy and Cheryl are here from JNS and
Hey JNS.
Fun.
Hey
Anytime
guys.
CNS Travels here. Hello. We have Richard and Lori Vanden Arend here. Hello. Nice to see you. Hi gang.
Hi Mom
here. Now the party can start. Mike and Maria. Amanda is here from Have Luggage Will Travel. Tony G.
Maria. Hi Maria.
How are you? Teresa Manning. I feel like we just saw you.
Maybe.
We did. Traveler Bus is here. I think we said hello to everyone. Julie almost hurt your back. I hope you're feeling better.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope it's nothing serious.
Okay, I think we're caught up. Did I say hello to if I didn't say hello to you, just shout it out again and throw
Raise
something
your
at
hand.
Me.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Allie D is here. Hello, Allie.
Me last week.
Yes. So we said the kids at their last day tomorrow. Shayna said they finished on Friday the 2nd. Monday is different for a school. And yeah, there's a weird end to it. Allie said,
you know what's weird
they got
about
out
our
of school
kids?
On Thursday and they're already bored. Well, book a cruise.
Of course. You know what's different about our kids' last day of school? Like I don't know if we've ended on Tuesdays before, but this year we ended on Monday and it's a half a day. And of course it's a field day. So literally like they went on last week, whatever. And I know why, and it's not, but it's just kind of weird. Like they're going into school tomorrow for a half day to go play outside. Yeah. Hopefully the weather's nice.
But it counts.
We were hoping for nice weather because we like to do like outside and like a little outside gathering and party or whatever with the kids, but it's supposed to be rainy and icky tomorrow, so I think that we're gonna skip that. But
we'll see how it goes. But let's see who else we have here. Wanda from Cruising for Food is here, all prepared for her East Coast trip.
Are you packed, Wanda? Are you packed?
She posted it on Facebook.
I'm not reading the chat.
She posted it on Facebook earlier.
I know she packed. I know she posted on Facebook. That's why I'm asking her if she's packed.
Sugar.
Are you actually packed? And I can't wait. We're gonna see you, right?
Sugar is here. Laura from Five Hungry Travelers. The gang's all here. All of our good friends are here tonight. Teresa Manning says missing the Kearns crew already. So that's what's cool about this cruise community is, as we all travel all over the country, you get an opportunity, whether it be through work or whatever, you get to cross paths with people. And we were fortunate enough this weekend that Gary and Teresa were able to swing by the tri-state area. So we took them.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. You were scrolling so fast.
Well, I was looking to see who was here.
Who had the pinky wave? I'm trying to find. Where was the pinky wave? Where was I? I saw it for a split second, and you were scrolling so fast.
I'm gonna scroll in here.
It's all right. Fine. I was trying to pinky wave.
It's here.
Where?
How's it? Sherry.
I can't see.
Oh, there it is. Desiree.
Oh, there you go. Desiree, I'm giving you the pinky.
So, and Lido Deck has joined us. Hello, and Lauren Lives Life is here. We got a lot of, like I said, the gang's all here. Kathy Mills has joined us. Good to see everybody.
Love you.
And Sharon at Sea Travel has joined us this evening.
Oh, hey guys, thanks for dropping in.
It's so good to see you guys. But like I was saying, we got.
Were your ears ringing? We might have been talking about you too.
We got the fortunate opportunity to see Gary and Teresa this weekend. We went to a baseball game. Granted, it was Little League, so the tickets were kind of cheap, and I had to coach it. So, what else do we do? Oh yeah. If you are anywhere near Western New Jersey or Eastern Pennsylvania,
message failed to send. Sorry, I don't know who I sent a message to and it failed to send, but it was a while ago, so I apologize.
Worth stopping by Skeggy's Axe House, shameless plug in Eastern Pennsylvania.
Guys, we love Skeggy's.
Family-owned business, related to us, of course. But are you going to do the show the phone thing?
I'll post this on our community page. I don't know if it's going to go in, if it'll be.
It's kind of, you're very, there you go. Back out a little bit.
Whatever. Anyway.
Well,
you guys get the gist. Anyway.
Check out our Instagram or Traveling Manning's Instagram. There's tons of photos of.
Let me just tell you guys, I know how to throw an axe.
And we came to a decision. I
can throw an axe.
So that cruise ship that we all said we're getting together and purchasing together, we're going to put an axe throwing lane on that cruise ship. Hey, this is going to be the most epic cruise ship.
I think. Here's. Let me see.
So we have two questions about the
Gary in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
Gary's first bullseye.
Anyway, sorry for the blur.
I'll post them on the community. We have a picture of Teresa's bullseye also.
We do.
But two questions. The Catherine Concepts and Z want to know how the air quality is here.
Much better. It was really crazy. If you guys saw my either TikTok or YouTube short, like the sky was as orange as it appears. There was zero filter in those pictures. If you saw the news, yes, it really, really, really looked that eerie and creepy and orange in person. And all I kept saying, and if anybody's on the West Coast and can attest to this, I kept saying, like, I wonder if this is what it looks like in California. And you guys, so I'm sure it probably does. I mean, we're definitely not the first to experience that, but we don't experience that out here. It's like when Georgia gets snow and they get like that dusting and everything shuts down. Like for us, it was like, whoa, we don't experience this. So for those of you who have and do, man, it was eerie. It was creepy. The air quality was horrible. For those with asthma and breathing problems, I myself, you could definitely feel it. We were definitely up in those meds. Crazy, but we're good. Everything's fine now.
If you read the description tonight, we would like to talk about our next cruise. And
I was gonna say, can I give a plug to Katie's picture back here? It's back behind the thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. She did this today. She did this at a party today, and it's so cute. And she's like upset because she didn't finish it. But our 8-year-old, she's 8.
Yes.
Kevin's 9. She's 8. She painted this today. Isn't that cute? So yeah.
So that's taking over our picture of us. You'd much rather look at Katie's artwork than us.
That's our backdrop today.
But yeah, so tonight we will talk about the neighborhoods on the Oasis of the Seas and all the stuff that there's fun to do there. Mm-hmm. But if you stick around, we will share with you a huge announcement.
Oh, at the very end, yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Before we leave, we do have an announcement.
Now. We're gonna make you stick around for a little bit, or at least come back later.
We gotta give you something to stick around for.
So, lots of comments.
If you're here to see us.
Lots of comments on Katie's artwork. Wanda says it's so pretty. Sharon says great artwork. Teresa says, "Oh wow, Katie, that's awesome." Amanda says that's awesome. So yeah,
you know us parents, we're always so proud of our kids, and rightfully so. So yeah, proud of Katie. Thank you.
As promised, our next cruise is in. One day I'm going to learn how to point behind me.
1.
There we go.
2. 12 days.
12 days. 12 days until we are back.
I do it backwards. Did I do it right? Is it 1, 2, or is it?
Like,
no, it's probably not coming there. I don't know. Anyway,
flashing either 12. Gang signs or baseball signs. I'm not sure what you're doing over there. Somebody just stole second, and somebody else ordered a hit. I don't know what's going on. But
can I have your phone? I'm just gonna put it right here because I was looking stuff up before, and I just
okay.
So anyway.
So Oasis of the Seas is our next cruise. We leave in 12 days. We have been on Oasis of the Seas. I've been on once. You've been on twice.
Carry 6.
We will have a bidding later. We're gonna do like we do on a cruise ship art auction. We'll
have
an art auction for Katie's artwork. No, we can't give away Katie's artwork.
Can't.
We can't. I'm sorry.
It's priceless.
We can't. I'm sorry.
It's fun. And besides, she told me it's not done yet. She's like, "Mom, I need paint. You need to get me paint because I did not finish it."
We could have Katie auction off some of her art. Not this one because we like that one.
All right.
We could have her do some
There you
art.
go. We'll donate it. Okay. Maybe we'll do an art auction. Maybe we could do that with Katie.
Kevin Brubaker has joined us. Hello, sir. Thank you for being there. Wanda wants to know if there will be free champagne for the auction. Yes, if you bring it, there will be free champagne. Absolutely.
Dude, listen.
Yes, there will totally.
I was going to suggest that we should have some tonight. I just felt like champagne. I was going to say, I feel like we should have it, but it's all right.
Well, if we weren't running in it last
next week, next week. Next week we'll have some.
Catherine says an art fund for her to buy new supplies and then sell the pieces. That's one way we could do it. Yeah, she loves her art.
She loved it.
Mike and Rihanna have joined us. Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Julie says have her sell her art for a college fund. Tell her to paint more. Yes, she does love her art. She is our artiste. She likes her art.
Very, very crafty. Yes. Very creative. All right, listen, it's 9:16. We always do this every week, and you're like, "Oh, we're 20 minutes in. We haven't talked about a thing yet." We said,
"But we're talking to our friends."
Yeah, I know, but they're bored now. They're like, "Okay, yeah, we know. What are you talking about?"
All right. Well, there are 7 neighborhoods to choose from on the Oasis of the Seas. We're going to talk about all of them,
guys. We're going to be on Oasis in 12 days. We absolutely love Oasis. You've been on an Oasis Class ship a few times, but yes. I've been on Oasis of the Seas more times than you. Mm-hmm. I've been on her twice. You've been on her once.
Yes.
But we've been on Oasis Class ships multiple times. So absolutely love that ship.
Aunt Pam? Is that Aunt Pam? Is that you?
Maybe. I mean, that sounds like it would be. But that's not normally what she signs in with. So I don't know. If that's you, Aunt Pam, hello. Thank you.
Wanda says she's never bored when she's looking into Button's eyes.
Well, Wanda, you'll be able to stare into his eyes very, very soon.
So let's talk about.
Hi, Aunt Pam. It is.
Okay, it is Aunt Pam. Hello, how are you?
Welcome home. Welcome home. You had a really long, nice, beautiful trip. I loved seeing your photos. Loved your posts. If you want to share any of them to the Howie Cruise page to share with other cruisers, yes. We would love that because you had some really, really great pictures and what a fantastic experience.
Yes. Yeah. Aunt Pam just got
back all over the place.
Yes, so long cruise.
NCO, and she was like, where didn't you go? Yeah, it has been almost 2 months. It's been forever. That was like epic. What neighborhood is the casino in? Well, Kevin, we can answer that for you. That is
so we'll start there. We'll start
Go ahead.
there. Okay, so
the entertainment place.
Entertainment
the entertainment place. So the entertainment place is the casino,
Studio B, and the nightclub.
Yeah.
So it's
and if you
encompasses...
know the area, like they're all very close, very similar. Like so, you have like the Studio B and that nightclub right next to each other. I think it's on deck 3. And then if you go up to, and the casino is actually deck 4, like right there. And there's this staircase, and then it goes up to the promenade, and it's very cool. So yes, love. I love that area.
I mean,
and secret. You know the piano guy, like the piano guy that goes in the elevators. He goes all over, but you are very likely to see him in the elevators that are closest to where you exit or enter Studio B and the nightclub. So he's often in one of those 3 banks right there. Just saying, if you're around Oasis.
Yeah, he moves his way around.
He does. He definitely moves his way around. But I've seen him a few times in there. So what are you doing?
I'm taking care of something.
Oh, okay. All right. And you took my notes.
Well, it's because I needed that for something else, and I'll explain later.
Central Park is my favorite too, Maria. I love Central Park. I like, it's one of my very, very favorite places on the ship. Central Park is also another neighborhood on Oasis, and it's just a beautiful place. You don't feel like you're on a ship. So some people don't like that. Some people are like, I'm on a ship. I don't want to feel like I'm in Central Park, but I just love knowing that I am on a ship.
Josh, all good.
Looking up at the sky, you could still hear the music usually sometimes from the pool, depending on what time you're out there. They have just serene. It's just really cool.
So before we get too deep into this, for anybody who hasn't been on an Oasis class ship yet, they're big. The smallest one of which is over 225,000 tons.
Yep.
So they're big.
They're big.
But thank you, CNS Travel. Thank you. But
hey guys, thank you.
They're big.
Welcome to the party.
And they have a lot of people on them. But I have never once felt crowded on an Oasis class ship. So let us know in the chat. Barbara, random times for Piano Man. Yeah. There's no schedule. You got to find them. And if you find them, snag a picture with them, post it on Facebook, post it on Instagram.
And drop a little tip in his jar if you can find him. I mean, if you have it on you at the time. Listen.
Oh, if you only knew our weekend. Maria says it's a city on the sea. Yes, it is a city. Multiple neighborhoods, kind of like New York with your 5 boroughs, except it's a cruise ship with 7 neighborhoods.
And like mom, like daughter, I saw my mom said that Central Park's her favorite too. So so broken into 7 neighborhoods, and the neighborhoods are broken up kind of by interest. So you'll see people have favorite areas of the ship, and they'll gravitate towards those areas of the ship. And we obviously have our faves, and it's one of those, like, I really don't think, at least, you'll feel crowded if you've been on an Oasis class ship. Let us know in the chat if you feel like you felt crowded on an Oasis class ship. We never have. We talked a little bit about it last week because we were comparing and contrasting the Excel class ships on Carnival to the Oasis class ships on Royal, and I was surprised to find out they hold roughly the same, because on neither one of them have I felt crowded. But I was surprised because I feel like the Oasis class ships are so much bigger, and I was surprised to know that the Excel class ships held the same, around the same amount. So Kevin, he heard his Julie wants to go just so she can zip line. I'm the only one in the family. Well, no, not the only one, because the kids weren't big enough. Kevin weighed himself today. He goes, Mom. I said, Kevin, you're really growing. He goes, Mom, can I go weigh myself so I know if I can go on zip line? If you've seen any of our past vlogs, you'll know that the kids are very upset when they can't do that stuff. He is 1 pound over.
Oh, he made it.
And we leave in 12 days. So he is very, very excited that he will be able to zip line. I am not a big zipline person. I did just do it on the XL class ship. I went on the ropes course. on the celebration, and they have a part where you can zip line, like you're on the ropes course, and the ropes course itself is a little zip line that goes out around the side of the ship a little bit. Icon is going to have that as well.
I'll be honest, that did freak me out a little.
No,
I mean, I knew, but
it freaked me out after, because I realized what I was actually hanging on, and then I went, "Whew, I can't believe I just did that."
2 carabiners, and I'm sure they were checked by OSHA.
Yeah. Well, it made me feel more comfortable when I looked at the and fantastic crew. There's no judgment here, but I realized who is inspecting that stuff daily. I don't think they have any specialty, right? Exactly. I don't think they have any specialty staff coming out to inspect that stuff. And I realized it's literally like what do you call that type of plastic?
Plastic.
Yeah. Okay. And it's literally like, yeah. After the fact, during the time I was like, oh, that was fun, that was great, and then after the fact, I thought about it. I'm like, can't believe I just did that.
I have to solve an argument here.
Okay, right.
Richard asked what the beverage of choice for this evening is. What are we
for
doing?
Me or for Brian?
Oh, for me, but we'll let you go first, obviously.
All right, sure. I have a nice and full, very slightly dirty gin martini tonight. So I don't know if I can drink this tonight.
There's some predictions for 1792. There's some other predictions in there, but we went with the old staple, the Lead Slingers, which if I drink much more of this stuff, we're gonna have to start looking for a sponsorship, because the stuff. This is like my go-to. Not too expensive, nice and smooth. We highly recommend. I don't know what's going on with your computer over there. Something just happened.
Oh my goodness. My whole thing just shut down.
All right. So let's see what else we got going on here. So we talked a little bit about entertainment place. We talked about that's Studio B. Studio B is where the ice rink is. They do have ice skating times where you can go ice skating. They have an ice show.
Slow down a little bit. Let's actually give some information here. So more than just what's there. So if you want to go ice skating on an Oasis Class ship or on any of the Royal ships, and they have ice skating, here's how it works, because we didn't know when we went. You're going to look at your flyer for the day that they have ice skating or whatever, and there's going to be sign-up times. Here's what we didn't know. We went down expecting that that's when we were going to ice skate. No. You sign up for a time and you sign your waiver. So from 9 to 10 or 11 or 9 to or 8 or whatever the times are, you go down and you're going to get in a line and you're going to sign up for the time of day that you choose. You can sign if the time's available. They only accept 20 to 30 or so people per half hour. So once they're filled up, that's it. So if you have 4 people in your party and they have 3 slots available, you have to pick another time.
Yes.
So you pick your time. So when we went, we had gotten a 12:30 time. It was the only thing that was available. We were towards the end of the line. We were lucky enough to get a slot. It was a lot of fun.
It sells out.
But we were in line at 9:00 expecting that we were going to get right on the ice. No.
I say sells out. It fills up.
Yeah, it does fill up.
It is included.
And once it's filled up, they cut off the line. And if you're in line but didn't get a time, sorry, that, whatever. So if you really, really, really want to ice skate, get in line early. Go there, get in line, fill out your waiver, and then come back prepared. You need pants. You need long pants. They will not let you on the shorts. And you have to have socks, because obviously they're going to give you the ice skates. And they're going to make you wear a helmet. You do have to wear a helmet. So socks, and you'll have to wear the helmet. You do, if you want to send your kids down, say you have a 13 and a 14-year-old that want to ice skate. If you're not in line with them, they will not let them sign up, because as the parent minors, the parent does have to sign the waiver. So just a heads up, this is how it works.
So Maria said it can get cold in there, so make sure you bring a sweater or a jacket.
Oh, yeah. If you remember, Katie lost her sweatshirt on the Ultimate Abyss.
That's in a vlog.
5 minutes before we got to our ice skating time at 12:30, after we were planning to go there, we had our pants, we had our socks, but we forgot our sweatshirt. I will tell you what, it's not that cold.
It's chilly, but it's not.
Especially if you're actually ice skating, because you're moving around and you're whatever.
Exercise. We were considering as a group event starting a hockey game, is what one of the plans was. I don't know if they're going to allow it or not, but we're going to bring a puck and see what happens.
We did all switch up sweatshirts and stuff.
Kevin says Julie makes her wear a helmet at home. She has a mean frying pan swing. Yeah, my Julie too, and I can attest to that today. Let's see. Shana
today,
says,
what did I do today? I was mad at him today. I mean, it was
ices for frozen drinks. Whiskey should be neat. See, Shana, I don't disagree with you. I like one cube just to give it a little show. I gotta get. You know what I gotta get? I gotta get those the cubes, the metal ones. The whatever.
I've tried to get them for him before. I know, he's like, why are you whispering? I've tried to get them for him before. And he's like, why are you getting those for me? I don't want those. I like it watered down a little bit. That's what he tells me. Now today I'm alive. This.
You already have to get me a glass for Father's Day.
Well, Father's Day's coming up.
You broke my glasses last week or 2 weeks ago.
Those are your beer glasses, and that was like 4 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 presents for me.
All right. So, listen, we talked about the entertainment
place. And we kind of jumped up to Central Park.
We kind of talked a little about it. So, let's go back to Central Park. It's my favorite.
Okay, so you talk about your
favorite. So, neighborhood number 2, Central Park, one of my very favorite places. It has the Park Cafe.
Thank you for stopping in, Sharon and Jamie. Nice to see you guys. Have fun on the freeze your bagak off, and hopefully you don't freeze your bagak off.
I can't wait to see your pictures and your videos of Alaska, and yeah, have a fantastic time. Thanks for dropping in, and we hopefully we'll see you soon. Yeah, I'm
back to Central Park.
Well, I'm getting closer and closer to wanting to go to Alaska.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
I mean, I keep seeing everybody's pictures, and I'm just jealous. So Central Park, beautiful. It's got the Park Cafe, all complimentary food. It has
not all complimentary. That's where some of the restaurants are.
No, the Park Cafe.
Oh, okay, that's what
Park Cafe is complimentary. Specialty coffees there are complimentary too, because they're not like you can get like you can get a specialty coffee there that is complimentary, I think. Well, actually, now I'm second guessing myself. No, yeah,
but that's not where the Starbucks is.
No, it's not Starbucks. But I think that all the specialty coffees there. I double check. I'm second guessing myself because I'm crossing lines now. But and then there's always music playing. They have a great outside bar. They have these. Okay, so guys, here's a little secret if you don't know it already. There are 2 balconies that you can access from the 9th floor, from the 9th deck. If you go up to the 9th deck, get out of the elevator by Central Park, and you go to the corner there, you can walk out onto the balcony, and you can sit out on a balcony. It's a small little one, and just kind of
somebody's talking.
Hang out. Hey, is that Mitch?
It's Mitch.
It's Mitch. Is that David? And Amanda. Guys, you guys are awesome, man. We had such a good time last night. Yeah, whatever it was. Yeah, I think that's why I'm so tired.
Yeah, perhaps. You stayed out late.
I'll have to do like a TikTok.
We were on cruise ship program on a weekend. We left one fun thing and said, "Hey, time for bed." No, let's go to another bar.
Yeah. So guys, Skeggy's is in the house tonight. Skeggy's, we love you. If you guys don't know what Skeggy's is, in Easton, Pennsylvania, there is an axe throwing venue that is absolutely. They have the Bullseye Bar. They have the best staff there. I mean, like just top notch people. They will teach you the safety to how to throw an axe. They will run you through great games. And they will show you the best time. We were able to play our own music. They have a touch tunes there. They have the bar. They have food. We actually ordered pizza from Stoke across the street. And
skee ball.
They have their own snacks and stuff too.
Skee ball games,
all kinds of games.
Claw machine.
It's just a fun sports bar, and it's a fun. So if you are in the Northeast,
you know what?
There's a pretty darn cool bartender. Yeah. Mitch, we love you.
Well, you want to get back to your Central Park? Thank you for your sponsorship, Skeggies. We appreciate you.
Yeah, so Skeggies, check out Skeggies if you
are.
Yes,
Will G, fantastic beer selection. Mitch will hook you up.
And bourbon selection.
Yes, they have the bourbon bar now too.
Yes. The bourbon bar, yeah.
And now we're talking about Skeggies for another hour. So
put in a link to their page.
Oh, we can do that.
You can do it to Facebook. You can also do it to their Skeggies is on Facebook, but they also have their own website. And it's a really, really fun night. If you do go there, just one heads up, make sure you wear closed-toed shoes. You can't go in with open-toed shoes. It's just a safety thing. So Central Park. Back to Central Park. Love Central Park. Love those secret hidden balconies that are open to the public up on the 9th deck there. It's nice to people watch there. I love the music. I love that little bar. That's where Katie had her meltdown the one time.
Charles Bar.
There's outside chess. Our kids love chess, and every time we go on the cruise, they're like, we want to go play chess in Central Park. There's a library there, so if you didn't bring a book or you did bring a book and you want to swap a book or whatever, there's a nice little library where you can go and get something to read. And it's got like thousands of plants and birds, and you can hear the wildlife.
Central Park is also home to
Serene.
Two of the specialty restaurants in 150 150 Central Park, and also
Vintages is down there.
Vintages is the wine bar.
Only on the Oasis Class though, yeah, but yeah.
Great.
Because obviously
I'm losing my brain. Chops is in there.
No, Chops is in there. It's just 150. 150 Central Park.
It's losing my brain.
I'm sorry. I know. Or like it's Sunday.
It's tired.
Last day of school is tomorrow. We had a long weekend. And Vintages.
No, so Chops, 150 Central
Park. Giovanni's there? Giovanni's Park Cafe. Oh, Giovanni's is there. It's across from Park Cafe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's also where the Rising Tide Bar is. So the Rising Tide Bar takes you from the Royal Promenade, which will be our next neighborhood that we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Okay. And all takes you up to Central Park. So if you want to take a nice little elevator ride while you sip your cocktail, you can sit in the Rising Tide Bar.
Picture it. Sicily. 1872. No. Golden Girls, you wouldn't get it. So you're up on Central Park and you would go down to the Royal Promenade. You can go into the Rising Tide Bar, which is the bar that rises and lowers. The ride actually takes, I'm going to say, between 15 and 17. 20 minutes. I know, I don't even think it's a full 20 minutes. I think it's between 15 and 20 minutes to go up and down between Central Park. It's a very slow, very, very, I want to say graceful ride. It's really a nice seating. They always have music playing. So you can enter or exit, and they'll have the times posted up on Central Park, and you can ride that on down, order a drink while you're sitting there, and get off on the Royal Promenade, or get on the Royal Promenade and go up to Central Park.
Depending on who's working, if you are traveling with kids may be discouraged from going on the Rising Tide. They are not prohibited. They are not allowed. But it depends on kind of the time of day.
It's not written that they're prohibited.
No,
and I'll tell you,
they've been denied.
That was closer to the COVID time when things were a lot more whatever, and our kids were vaccinated. But I think everybody saw kids and they're like, no kids near us. And they didn't let our kids on.
No.
2 years ago. No. And that's what they wanted to do. And it wasn't a busy time. There wasn't a line. There wasn't whatever. And they're like, I'm sorry. They're like, this isn't the place for them. But the last time we went, last June,
we had all the kids on there.
The kids were, and they were so well behaved. And we have video. You can see the video of them. And
that was Katie and Olivia vlogging.
Yeah. No, it was Brian vlogging. Katie and Olivia were sitting there.
Oh, they were.
Oh, and then Liv did take the phone. Oh, yeah. She did it. Anyway. They were really well behaved, and they loved the ride. And you know what? I don't want them to take the spot of an adult. And of course, they still ordered. They ordered their Shirley Temples and their soda, and they really enjoyed it. And they were super well behaved. So why not? Dude, you're on a ship, and if you're not taking somebody else's spot, whatever. Anyway,
so let's go down to So if you take the Rising Tide Bar down, it'll let you off on deck 5, which is the Royal Promenade, which is deck 5, and then it's got kind of like a balcony up to deck 6. And from that Royal Promenade, that's where all your shops
Shayna's got me. She's got me. She got the Sophia reference. She knew what I was talking about.
Decks 5 and 6 is your Royal Promenade. That's where your karaoke is. That's where the Bolero's bar is. It's where the best pizza at sea is. It's Sorrento's.
That's out for debate, but stay tuned because in 12 days we might have to go live for that.
We may.
I don't know. We're gonna have to really plan that out. We are going to have a battle of the pizzas because we were just on the celebration, carnival celebration, and we were discussing this last week. If you missed it, reference back to it. But I really, really love that pizza. And it seems to be very 50-50. Some people loved it. Some people are like, no way. You're Team Sorrento's.
Totally. Sold.
I was Team Miami Slice. So when we go on
now the
Oasis.
The deli next to Miami Slice.
I didn't have anything. You had a couple sandwiches from there. I didn't have anything from there because every time I went, I got the pizza. It was so good.
Pizza?
Listen, tune in. We're going to have a vote. Okay. We are going to vote. You guys can vote. We're going to share our opinions on Sorrento's versus what we were just on with the celebration. And we're going to see who has the best pizza at sea. Josh and Amanda from Have Luggage Will Travel are going to be on that cruise with us. And Josh and Brian, they're ready, man. You guys are ready.
Slap each other with slices of pizza.
Are they in here, guys? Yeah.
Here.
So listen, yep. I'm ready for that. I can't wait. I don't know. Let us know. Do you want us to go live? Do you want us to post a short? Do you want us to put it in a vlog? How do you guys want to see that? That content? What do you guys want to see?
I think I missed a few people joining us. We have Together We Travel has joined us. I see Jennifer from Embarkation Nation is here.
Hey guys!
And There to Hear Travels has joined us as well. So thank you for. Maria, you two are so funny. Would you like to get involved in the pizza slapping contest? We can.
You know what? I think I'm going to stop my kick count. And I'm going to start doing an eye roll count. I just caught myself again eye rolling. And I think I eye roll myself many, many times during these
Teresa
vlogs.
says, Team Pizza Pirate. Let's see. They already say. Okay, so we have a question.
Okay.
Best boarding day lunch, best spot, question mark, maybe roast beef sandwiches.
No.
Watch the vlog.
Oh, okay. So what a great question. I love this question because first of all, I'm going to preface the answer with everybody always asks the best.
We have different answers.
Right. Because we're different people and what we like might not be what you like. Mm-hmm. So take everybody's opinions with a grain of salt and kind of take their opinions, listen to what they have to say about it and judge it according to what you like. Because I really wanted to try the roast beef sandwich at the Park Cafe. It is super good. It's loved by many and they have other stuff there. They have a ton of other stuff there. I don't think it lived up to the hype that I expected it to. And you actually
it was good.
You were like, meh. I'm going to say meh.
Meh.
I was more than meh. I thought it was good. I took a couple bites with the bread and then I kind of ate the rest of it actually with a knife and fork off the bread with the horseradish sauce because it's so good.
Mom said she's logging off because the bear in the yard is logging on.
My mom, they check me in and go get the bear.
Hopefully it doesn't eat the goats.
No baby goats yet, guys. Anybody who's following along, we don't have any baby goats yet. The goats are pregnant and they have not had.
So it looks like I'm in the minority here. We have lots of votes for the roast beef.
It really does have a fantastic roast beef sandwich. It's super good.
Yeah, so I'm don't trust me when it comes to food. It's
But she asked also too best lunch spot. So if you want the roast beef sandwich, honestly, go get the roast beef sandwich. I've never experienced a line there for it. I'm sure it does probably get there, but I think people trickle in and out and whatever. It's a great spot. Go get your sandwich. If you're going on an Oasis Class ship, I'd say go there. Go to the dog house, get a hot dog. If you want a hot dog, I'm not a big hot dog person, but it's a good spot to go.
Wanda says she loves baby goats, and Kevin says he's hungry. I don't think Wanda meant for eating though. I think Kevin, the baby goats with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. So Wanda, you're going to be in our area very soon. So if you want to visit baby goats, we might try to.
Hey man, I don't know when you're flying in, but yeah, we can probably.
Let's see.
Yeah. So where would you go to lunch? Park Cafe is a fantastic spot. Doghouse for some hot dogs or some sausages. Great spot. Of course, you can go to the buffet. If you get on early, the buffet is not crowded, but a little bit later, it gets more crowded. Obviously, buffet is always crowded.
But so the Windjammer is always going to be crowded.
Yeah.
I think the last time we went through there, if I'm not mistaken, on boarding day, they only had the one side open, which kind of adds to the chaos in there.
Yeah.
When both sides are open, that buffet
helps.
Is not crowded at all. But other included options you have for boarding day, if you head over to the boardwalk, there's boardwalk dogs.
Oh, Maria, she loves curry goat.
We might be able to help you out.
Stop! No, not the baby goats.
Jelly, or is that mine? I love the goat jokes are. So what was I saying? Oh yes, places to eat.
Mint jelly.
So you can.
I like mint jelly. I don't like lamb.
So you've got the Windjammer up on 15. Michael and Maria said Windjammer is dead to me. It can get a little hectic up there.
I'm not a fan of it.
But there's so many other food options on Oasis that you can avoid the buffet. You've got El Loco Fresh up on deck 16 and at the after the ship. You've got
Sorrento's is a great spot too.
Portside Barbecue at the after the ship on 16 is not always open. It is an upcharge, but it's not that much of an upcharge. It's pretty good. You've got obviously your pizza is going to be open on deck 5 at Sorrento's. Deck 6, you're going to have your boardwalk dogs, which is where we will be meeting for our first meetup on boarding day on the Oasis of the Seas on June 23rd.
I'm going to give another little plug here because we have a private and for anybody out there who has asked to join our Facebook group for our group cruise in 12 days, guys, that Facebook page is reserved just for the people actually in our group. So we apologize. It's not that we don't want you in the group, but it's just us. So we do participate in the other Facebook groups as well. But that group is just solely just for the people who are traveling with us for our travel needs. So we apologize. It's not that we don't want you in there, but we don't accept anybody who's not actually traveling with us in our group. But I'll let you know this. So what we plan on doing when we are on Oasis is we are going to board and get situated. And then we plan on being at the doghouse and boardwalk and playmakers and that whole area, the bottom of the ultimate abyss.
It's a good meetup spot on boarding day because everybody runs either to the buffet or they run up to the pool deck or they're all over the Royal Promenade. So we're gonna head to someplace where it's a little less crowded.
Then we'll probably head one of the upper decks, and we'll probably catch some good views. We love doing that.
Which brings us to
and then of course we'll be at the sail away party.
Which brings us to our next neighborhood, the pool and the sports zone, which is the top deck. So that is where now Royal Caribbean Sailaways are.
Riders, water slides.
So we kind of skipped over the solarium. We'll talk a little bit about that in a little bit, but there's really good food in the solarium. It's kind of like a smaller buffet.
Kevin, I can't. Sorry.
Kevin says, I dated a girl named Mary who had a little lamb.
So guys,
what's that guy who does the kids song? He just threw it out the window.
Oh yeah. True story. We were at a local fair I think it was like 2 years ago, and there was this tiny little lamb, and it was like not thriving. It was just born. It wasn't doing too well, and we're talking to the woman who owns the lamb, and or whatever, and then she had sheep and whatever. And what did I say to her? I was like, so what do you call a baby sheep?
And you said, what do you call a baby lamb?
Oh, what do you call a baby lamb? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway,
they had to take Julie's Warren County ID card.
Yeah. No,
her membership to the 4-H got revoked.
She looked at me like I was just like completely and totally foreign. She's like, how are you as old as you are who don't know?
So Barbara,
the baby sheep are
says, please talk about the sail away party and the balloon drop my first time on Oasis. So the sail away is much different. So I know we have a lot of Carnival fans.
So different from Carnival.
Right. So there music? Yes, there is music.
There's music.
Is there? But it's
there's usually a dance party like going on.
It's smaller, much smaller.
Where the band plays between the two pools, between the main pool and the beach pool. That's where they have the stage and they have the band. It's actually between all three pools and the splash pad. And the band is playing and the music is going and everybody's having a good time. And the ship is going and you're taking in all the sights and things to see. But like it's not emceed by like the cruise director or the fun squad like on Carnival. So it's different in that respect. People have a great time. It is a dance party. Like there are people dancing and they're having a good time, but it's what you make of it.
But the cool part about Sail Away coming out of Bayonne is you get to go underneath the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. And when you're on an Oasis class ship, they actually have to pick up speed.
There is a dance party. It's just not emceed by the...
They have to actually pick up speed to sink lower in the water so they can get underneath the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. It gets so close, you could jump up and touch the top. Well, I probably couldn't. Josh probably could.
No, I was moving your mask because I couldn't read you.
But the other thing that Brenda asked about is the balloon drop.
I'm missing. Yeah, so
the balloon drop.
Honestly,
they didn't do it the last time we were on.
No,
because we were still on the tail end of COVID.
It kept being canceled. And I've been on. We've had the opportunity for it multiple times, and we have not experienced it. It has not been on the ships. Because of either COVID or either other things, or they decided to cancel it for whatever reason. We haven't experienced the balloon drop.
But balloon drop happens at midnight on the first night of the cruise. And it's in the Royal Promenade. And it's a fun little party. That is something that the Royal Caribbean Cruise Director will be there for. The Royal Caribbean Cruise Directors are not like as known and as involved as the Carnival Cruise Directors. It's a different kind of role. But they'll be there for that. And that's kind of a fun thing to do.
Yeah. It's just different. Like, again, not better, not worse, just different.
Mm-hmm.
The Fun Squad is very in your face. Royal is a little bit more pulled back, but like they have everything planned out. So,
Will G wants to know: is the solarium adult only? Yes, it
16
is.
and up.
16 and up.
16 and up. You except for the buffet. So there is a solarium buffet, and kids are allowed in that. And sometimes you'll actually see people getting upset because kids will go in there. I mean, I've never seen anybody not behave, not whatever, but you can, like, the kids can go in there and eat breakfast, lunch, whatever they have,
So we are 49 minutes in. We still have a huge announcement coming.
And we've only gotten through like three of the 7
We have 3 neighborhoods left.
Okay, so let's move on.
So we're still let's finish up the pool and sports deck. So
we kind of talked about a boardwalk. Let's talk about boardwalk.
We're still finishing up the pool and sports deck. We're literally in the middle of talking about it.
I just was trying to move us forward.
Well, you didn't say anything about pool and sports deck, and we just moved there. So pool and sports deck has 3 pools. 3 pools.
You guys are witnessing this, right?
Yeah. Well,
you're with me, right?
Because you're all over the map tonight. Usually it's me. Tonight, you're all over the place.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, listen, you got to talk about your favorite, Central Park. I'm going to talk about my favorite, which is the pool deck.
Yeah.
And that is where there are 3 pools: the beach pool, the sports pool, and the main pool. Everybody's kind of spread out, so everybody can get a nice seat at the pool. Never an issue finding a chair. I mean, if you come down at 1:00 in the afternoon and think you're going to get a front row chair, that ain't happening.
And don't be a chair hog, and don't come down and hog your chairs for hours and not sit there, please.
The hell? Where would you like us to move on to, Wanda? We'll just turn over our live to you. What would you like us to talk about? How about the
I keep seeing all these twerking comments. I don't know. Like I'm what am I missing with the twerking?
So the remainder of that deck, that's what our kids love the most. They got the ping pong up there. That's where Oasis Dunes mini golf is. That is where the 2 flow riders are. A little bit of a long line for the flow riders. You got to be a little patient for that. And that is also where the zip line is.
Well, you can pay. I mean, if you're willing to spend the money and you want to do Flow Rider, you can pay. It's like something like $500.
Yeah, it's a little pricey.
You can get like a solid like lesson for like a half an hour or something and have it entirely to yourself. So just throwing that out there, if that is something that high on your priority list, you can do that. Or you can wait in line. So, you pick.
Kevin says, did someone say twerking? But the last thing that's on that pool and sports deck, besides that's also where the team club is, which is a whole separate neighborhood. That's the kids' neighborhood. We're not going to really talk much about that. But that is also where
the barbecue places too.
The Ultimate Abyss is. And Julie, if you take the Ultimate Abyss from deck 16, where do you end up?
Deck 8. Deck 6. Deck 15. I don't know what.
We have Julie walk around with a map. Fortunately, the app has a really good deck plan on it.
You don't land on deck 8?
6. Which is what?
Boardwalk.
Yes. And you wanted to talk about Boardwalk.
I thought that was on deck 8.
Central Park's on deck 8.
We do this every week. I do this all the time, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on the ship, guys. I know the ship. Like, don't get me wrong. All right, yeah, look it up. Look it up. Oh.
Sorry, Julie thought she was right for a minute.
It's deck 6, guys. I told you it was deck 6. See what I did there?
Wanda voted for Gravity and said the Oasis, the Ultimate Abyss let you out on a lower deck. Kevin says, can I bring my drink on the Abyss? No. Which is crazy because they do have a bar right outside the top there.
You can get a drink, stand in line for the Ultimate Abyss, but when you get on, you got to dip it.
But the nice part about the Royal Caribbean Deluxe Beverage package is there's no limit. So if you finish one drink and you're not quite done with it while you're waiting in line, you just put it down, go down, and then it lets you out right at Playmakers. You walk over to Playmakers and fill your glass.
Good times. So,
talk about the boardwalk.
Oh, now I can talk about the
boardwalk. Yes, because we just came down the Ultimate Abyss. It's like a tour.
Oh, okay, I see. So you go down the Ultimate Abyss, and now you end up on the boardwalk. The boardwalk is where you have your dog place. What would I call it again? I don't know. You have me like
yes. Well, gee, the Flow Rider and the Abyss, Ultimate Abyss, are included, as is the zip line. Lines for the zip line and the Abyss are not too bad. Flow Rider can get a little.
Flow Rider gets long, and Abyss gets a little bit long. Depend at the height. You can go to the Abyss, Ultimate Abyss, and hit no line at all. But you can also go to the Ultimate Abyss during like a high peak time and wait in line for a good solid 20 minutes. So pick your time and know that you
Ultimate Abyss does not require sneakers.
No. No.
The zip line does require sneakers. And you
can tuck your stuff down by your feet.
So you can bring the camera, you can bring all that stuff. The zip line does require sneakers with laces.
But you said
Flow Rider does not recommend sneakers.
Are heels okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Wanda wants to know if there is twerking on the boardwalk. Wanda, you are going to have to look at our vlogs to find that out because you might see some twerking on the boardwalk. Kevin once, where'd it go? Kevin once dated a girl named Flo for a while. I was known as Flow Rider. And there goes our PG rating. I really should read comments before I put them on the screen. Marion is here from Peer Runners. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice to see you this evening.
Hi, guys.
What else is on the boardwalk?
I hope you're feeling good.
We are at 55 minutes, and we have a major announcement.
Yeah, I know. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Can I throw a really, really quick little plug in too? I've been getting a lot of questions on my necklace because I wear it all the time. This is just something that Brian made specially for me. So I always wear it, and it's special to me. So, yeah, that's that. I just wanted to plug that a little really quick because I always get questions on it. Anyway, okay, so we talked about the boardwalk. We talked about the entertainment place. We talked about the promenade. We talked about Central Park. Come on, just help me out.
We talked
about the pools.
Entertainment place, pools.
Yep.
We talked about Royal Promenade. We talked about You know what we skipped in the Royal Promenade? We skipped talking about some of our favorite places, but I guess we'll have to talk about those next week.
We can come back to them, but
We'll talk
whatever.
about those next week. But what about
what's your favorite place? I don't know. Real quick, come on, give us a teaser, and then we'll talk about it
the
later.
Schooner Bar?
Oh yeah, okay, you do love
The Schooner Bar is perhaps my
too.
favorite, and my second favorite would have to be the Globe and Atlas Pub.
Oh, I think yeah.
I just bounce back and forth between the two.
They're tight. I love them. Yeah, I love them both. I really, really enjoy. I love the layout. How you can, and literally Sorrento's is across from the pub, which is just downstairs from the Schooner Bar, and you could hop between the three of them. And there's been multiple times where we've gone to get pizza and either ate it at the pub or gotten the pizza.
And I know I mentioned it last week. But one of the things that I love most about the Globe and Atlas is how much they appreciate me when I walk in.
All right. The Bionic Bar though is down there too.
Yes, but nobody likes that.
And then that's also the Pixel place, the your pictures. That's right there too.
Yes. So Will G, it's not wrong button. It's not as much a brew pub as it is like more of an English pub.
It's a very English pub. It's dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's very dark. It's like leathery, and tables are close, and there's stools and some booths in the back, and the music is always fantastic. It's always a one-man show, a guitarist that sings,
and that's also that's also the deck where your karaoke is. Maria mentioned that's where Bolero's is, and Bolero's has the Beck's drink, and then I know the pub is.
You just jumped.
We're off. Well, it's such a busy area. We could do an entire live just on the Royal Promenade.
All right. Well. Okay.
All
right. So what neighborhood didn't we talk about?
Well, you're still finishing up the boardwalk, which is where
we went back. Oh my goodness, guys.
Well, because the only thing you have left is Vitality at Sea and the kids area.
Okay, so you got the spa and the kids area. So the spa is fantastic. I mean, there's not much to talk about spa. It's got a beautiful gym.
Kevin. Thank you for joining us, sir.
It's got a beautiful gym. Your spa, you can get massages, you can get facials, you can get your manis, pedis, you can get your hair done. I mean, spa's a spa. Beautiful, awesome. On the first day, if you're looking for something and you haven't booked it already, go on the first day because they always run deals. They run specials. It's a good time to go. And if you definitely want to do something with the spa, definitely book it either as soon as you get on the ship or before you get on the ship because it does fill up. It fills up. Nothing is as cool as Third and Ferry. Nothing is as cool as Third and Ferry. We love Third and Ferry. Guys, we're referencing back to the cities, back to Eastern Pennsylvania. If you live in the area and you have not been to Third and Ferry, which is, of course, on 3rd Street, the intersection of 3rd Street and Ferry Street in Eastern Pennsylvania.
Very creative name.
What a fantastic place. We love being there. We love the people in there. They have a fantastic dirty martini. It's called the Filthy Viking. And market fries, to die for. I mean, everything there is good. It's a fish market. It's super good. It's good.
So I think, the one thing that we didn't talk about at all is all of the shows. And Royal Caribbean is known.
Do you want to talk about the shows or do you want to talk about the neighborhood? Nope. We didn't talk about the kids' place yet.
Nope. Because what we're going to do is because it's such a big ship and we're not going for another 12 days. No, but we can invite everybody back next Sunday.
But we only missed one neighborhood. We need to talk about all the neighborhoods.
We can invite everybody back next Sunday.
But we're not going to leave them with just this one neighborhood missed out.
To talk about the entertainment next week so you can talk about your last neighborhood now.
Okay.
See how she doesn't let me finish a sentence?
No, I don't.
And we still have an announcement. These people all have to go to work tomorrow.
Listen, they're having fun.
And Blaine is going to be live at 10:15. So.
Are you guys having fun with us? Yeah. Thumbs up if you're having fun with us. Thumbs up. Well, listen, I got this.
You've been moving over and pushing me out of the screen. Welcome to the Julie show. So talk about your last neighborhood.
The last neighborhood is the kids place, the kids zone. And I mean, what more is there to say other than the kids, they split them up by age.
Yes.
If you're under 12 or 13, if you're under 13, they're in the zone where they divide them up by age, but they're all in the same area. They have a really cool science lab for the younger kids, they have like a whole indoor thing with like a slide and a climbing place. And the other kids, they have like indoor like soccer and hockey and I don't know, like video games. The kids have a blast. Our kids are hit and miss. It depends really on
who's with them.
Sheena, you would think you were married or something, right? Mm-hmm. I know, right?
So Adventure Ocean, which is for the little guys, that's on deck 14.
There's a movie theater and they have movie nights with popcorn. I mean,
why do I even bother trying to talk?
Okay, go ahead.
So Adventure Ocean's on deck 14. That's for the little guys. It's broken up by the age groups there. But then for the
I had so much fun. Do you have fun? We have so much fun. I love this. This is nice. I like this.
So the teen club is up on deck 15 at the aft of the ship. So it's on the opposite end of the ship from the younger kids area. And that's right next to Portside Barbecue. It's next to El Logo Fresh. So it's and that the kids can check themselves in and out of there.
I was just saying, I'm going to ask you a question because I don't remember. Maybe you do. I know on Carnival, they have to be 9 and you can approve that they can sign themselves out until they're 12 or 13. Because then they can always sign themselves in and out. Do you remember on Royal if it's the same? Like, do you remember what age they can sign themselves in and out? Because I don't. I'd have to look it up.
I don't remember.
I don't know
either. Because
just so you know,
after our experience, we don't let the kids sign themselves in and out.
No, again, just yeah, we if they're not old enough to sign themselves in and out, if I have to approve it, yeah, no, never mind.
Just don't recount.
I'm not
so next week we will talk about all the entertainment venues, all the different things, all the different types of entertainment, and we promise we will dedicate at least 20 minutes of that live to discussing our hatred for the show Cats.
No, I'm not spending 20 minutes on Cats. I'm not spending 2 seconds on Cats.
But we promised a major announcement because we do have some things going on this week before we get to next Sunday.
Okay, so we talked about this past weekend. We were super, had a great weekend. We had the traveling Mannings that were traveling through the Man and the Ying.
Yes. You're gonna
I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. That was a kick count.
So now there are
love
some
you guys.
of
We had a really fun time. You guys were great.
Wanda likes cats. Well, then come on Oasis of the Seas with us, and you can support them.
Wanda, I'll tell you what. I'll wait for you. I'll save you a seat at Playmakers at Polaros or at the pub.
Cats don't like water. You put cats on a ship, it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, but
the performers are fantastic, and I want to preface that
very talented.
I'm not kidding you guys. The performers are phenomenal. I just don't like the show. The actual show.
Some of you in the chat already know and are kind of part of our little announcement. So, and Josh hinted at it earlier, but our next cruise.
Teresa, I love you. Yeah, no, I know. You're not.
Our next cruise is on the Oasis of the Seas, but that is not the next ship we will be boarding.
The next ship we're boarding is not going to be Oasis of the Seas? Oh, you're right. Our next cruise is in 12 days. I was late to the party. The next ship we will be boarding is not Oasis of the Seas in 12 days.
I think that's what I just said.
I know. It just took me a minute. I don't know what's going on tonight. I think we just lost a couple of subscribers. But what else is new? No. Can anybody guess? I know, I'm so sorry, Amanda. Can anybody guess what ship we will be boarding before Oasis in 12 days?
Will G guess.
Will G is right on it, man. We will be on the Venezia, which I've been watching as much content as I can on it, and what a gorgeous, amazing. It's an announcement
Wanda, it was. We didn't really.
Well, we did. We just didn't blast it.
No, we didn't tell everybody because what we.
It wasn't a secret. It wasn't. But we just realized that we actually said to me earlier today. He's like, "Have we even announced it?" I'm like, "No, I don't think we have."
So we are excited to say
it wasn't a secret.
Several of you, Wanda, we're going to see you there. Amanda's even coming up and staying with us. We're going to make sure that we get Amanda in there. So we are going to be on the Carnival of Venezia for the naming ceremony. We're very excited about
We're
this.
not going on the sailing, guys.
No, we are not.
Sadly, we will not be sailing on the Venezia yet. We cannot wait to do it, but I am super excited to be at the naming ceremony. If for those of you who don't know, the Venezia doesn't have a godmother. No godmother.
Well,
we are embracing the Italian heritage of the Venezia, and it has a godfather, and the godfather is Jay Leno. So Jay Leno is going to be there, and it's I just Emerald Lagasse, and and
it looks like it's going to be a big event. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we are going to be there.
Ship. If you have not looked at it yet, look it up. It's gorgeous.
For the 33 of you that are still here with us and still join us, make sure before you leave, you hit that like button, obviously. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and you've got all notifications turned on, because I am pretty certain that between ourselves and Amanda and Wanda, there are going to be some live streams coming on Wednesday night that you're not going to want to miss. So you can get a good look. I mean, I know there's already some videos out there on the Venezia.
For us, guys,
we want to bring that event to you. We want to bring as much of that to you, so you can kind of experience it with us. It's we're looking forward to it.
We live in the Northeast. We live about an hour outside of New York. So for us, it's just a matter of traveling into the city. So we'll be driving in there. We are super excited that Amanda's going to be up here, and I can't wait. I'm just super excited.
It's going to be fun.
I have my outfit picked out.
I need to get a shirt. But anyway, so that's this week. So we have a very, very busy week. Stay tuned to the channel. Keep in touch with us. Watch Instagram, watch Facebook, join our community group if you didn't already. If you did already, if you're already subscribed, if you're already in the Facebook group and you're still here, you obviously enjoy it. I'm not sure why, but you do. So tell a friend and have them come with you. We're making some good traction. We're really appreciative of everybody who comes here every Sunday night. We're appreciative of all the likes and comments on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. And we're really having a blast with this. And the only way we can keep doing it is with your support. So,
we appreciate every one of you guys. So thank you.
You can get a friend to check us out. And if they like what they see, encourage them to subscribe, or drop them a 5 or a 10 and tell them to subscribe. Just so that way, we want to see this thing grow. We want to keep hanging out with you guys. We want to keep it being able to do this. So Wednesday night, stay tuned, because we are going to try to do a pop-up live, probably from Julie's phone. So we'll see what we can do there. And then next Sunday, we will finish talking about that naming ceremony, and we will talk about all the entertainment there is on the Oasis of the Seas. And then after that, we will be boarding the Oasis of the Seas and hopefully going live from the ship, because they have Starlink now. So we're looking forward to that.
I was talking about that earlier today with other clients. Starlink is it makes all the difference. I mean, Starlink really is, it's awesome. It's fast. It's like you're at home. It's just like doop, doop, doop.
So we won't keep you any longer. We appreciate everybody joining us. Thank you.
If you haven't already, please join the community page. Drop your pictures. We want to see your cruises. We want to see your questions. We want to see your input. We want to see your memes. Definitely. So
yes, thanks, a lot of people have been sharing great stuff, and that's what we love about it. So
all right.
Have a good night. We love you all. See you on Wednesday. See you next Sunday. We'll see you
on the seas.
Have a good night.